All right, what's going on, you guys? New video today. First of the new year, and we're gonna talk about some stuff. But happy New Year's to everybody that's watching. Appreciate y'all, and hopefully, y'all ready to get some accomplishments done. Wow. And like I said, I'm never editing any of this stuff like heavily. Like I'm not editing that out. Anyways, um, we're gonna talk about a certain company today. This is something that's kind of been on my mind. I might have hinted at it a couple of days ago on stream. I often kind of talk about it, but we finally gonna make a video on them. Streamelements, which by the way, I guess I gotta stand up so you can see it. Yeah, it's a dope company. Don't get me wrong. Streamelements, they help you out with a lot of analytic stuff. They even have a dope multi-stream tool that they just came out with. Although we already had that Atrum. If you guys don't know about Atrum, definitely should go check it out. A couple of people covered it. Was it Harris Heller actually worked with them to make that and stuff. So I recommend checking that out. Unfortunately, I cannot use it because of the fact that I do not have the upload. I'm still boxing with Xfinity about that. But that's not even the whole purpose of today's video. Today we're gonna talk about their quote unquote sponsorship thing that they do. As a lot of people know, if you actually have signed up for Stream Elements, I recommend it. They again help out with a lot of analytic stuff and various different things, but when it comes to their so-called sponsorships, that is an entirely different thing. And I want to try to warn a lot of new creators about it and existing creators that are just kind of like, man, I need some quick money. I need to do something. I gotta figure out something. Do not get your hopes up with them. So, for instance, say that you've been streaming and you use Stream Elements, and you oftentimes get an email that looks a little something like this, which I'm just going to show you guys. It's a picture of my email. See my desktop right now, but boom, here you go. Obviously, I went in there and searched for all the Stream Element sponsorship things, so you guys can see the various dates, which is literally just yesterday, of every time that I have gotten a specific email talking about it. And so it says campaign, Stream Element sponsorship campaign offer, guaranteed base awaits, all that whatever nonsense, offer awaits, factor, call, they want to pay you. Literally, everybody gets these emails. Don't feel special. It's not like they actually were out here looking for me. But the thing is that you go in there and you're like, oh snap, I got a sponsorship offer. Oh, okay, let me look into this. And then you look into it and you gotta go down. It's just like earn up to $4,270, earn up to $4,520, earn up to $3,360. And I bet your mind is probably like, bro, I'm finna get paid. It's lit. I can do this full time now. Look, trust me. If I was getting paid this much, which literally this is like a month's pay of my pay, for those that don't know, I'm a mail carrier. And that's some good money. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's about as much as I see in a month, give or take. Like I gotta like to keep it a buck. If I was like taking home that every single week, I have to be like working overtime. In all honesty, just like okay, the Ant Legion one, I'm probably making that much. I'm gonna keep it. I'm being honest with you guys. It's transparency right here. I'm probably making that like a little bit over that much a month or whatever. But if you're seeing that kind of money from streaming, probably like yeah, I do a couple of those, like one or two of those a month. We in there. I can do this full time. Look, I would be doing that if that was the case. Obviously, you guys hear how much I say I want to go full time with content creation, but I'm not seeing that kind of money. So you see that, you're kind of like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and sign up for this real quick. Let me get in on this. But in all honesty, when you take a deep dive into it, which I'm going to show you guys this right now, we're gonna deep dive into it. We're gonna show my side of things. Let me go ahead and pull up one of them emails real quick. I try to find the Raid Shadow Legends ones because those ones back in the day were the ones that were wilding the most. They were talking about like make like $16,000. I'm like, bro, what? $16,000 just for playing some Raid Shadow Legends? You know I'm in there for that. But no, that's not exactly how it works. So, oh, boom. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me take a screenshot of this right here, right now that I'm looking at. And y'all gonna be like, bro, what? Huh? So, yeah, I'm taking a screenshot of this. I'm gonna show y'all this frame one. Like I just literally checked my email for the one that was from yesterday, so y'all can see how much they talk about I can make off of like these things right now. And you can be like, oh, what the heck? It is actually quite hilarious, as a matter of fact. So copy image or copy image address link. And I'm using Gyazo with this. You can even see my desktop in the one from that showed the other thing. So I'm gonna show you like this one. Like literally just checked it. I don't want to show y'all my email because I don't want y'all trying to email me about any nonsense. But here we go. Look at this right here. Factor 75, earn up to $17,000. Monopoly Go, $11,790. Earn a $70 guaranteed and up to. Earn up to. So if you notice the key word here is earn up to. That's the main thing that you guys should be like paying attention to is when it comes to these things. It's like it's saying that you can earn up to that much. Because in all honesty, you are not going to be getting that much. And I'm gonna explain to you why and why you should like stay away from these things. So yeah, let me go ahead and go into like their website. And we're gonna take a look at these offers real quick. So let me bring this up so y'all can see it. In one hot second, y'all get to look at my face, my unshaven face, which I'm probably gonna be getting like the next video that y'all are probably gonna see from me, because I gotta log into Streamelements' website too. Next time y'all see a video, I'm probably gonna have like a haircut and my face is gonna be trimmed up. So for everybody, it's just like, you need to get a shave or whatever. Like, don't worry, we're gonna get that taken care of. Anyways, so I'm logging into it right now. I just didn't want y'all to like see like if it popped up with any sensitive information. I didn't want that to pop up for y'all to see. All right, so we're looking at the one from Factor. Factor is probably like the only one that I would actually recommend that y'all like legit use if there was a base pay for it. And it's not asking you too much. But here's the thing. So you see, max payout $17,000 is the max payout. You have one goal, which is just literally get people to sign up for it. But this is the thing for it: earn when eligible viewers hit goals. The one goal, when a new subscription. What counts as a valid subscription? Has to be new to Factor, must be from the US. They need to use your link. And they had to have an order sent to them. Limit one order per customer, like basically one subscriber. So like that literally should tell you, that should be the red flag, because it's not an actual sponsorship. Like, because you have to do something to get paid. Sponsorships are like literally, what am I looking for? When you think of like, this is not just like a legit sponsorship. When they use the word sponsorship, it's kind of like, oh yes, like I'm sponsored by them. Like when you watch a YouTube video and they're like, this video is sponsored by so and so, and then they talk about it, and then that's it, because that's all they had to do for the sponsorship. Nobody else on the other end had to buy anything. Nobody else had to do anything special. They just had to talk about whoever sponsored the video, and then that's it. With these, for you to get paid, you have to hit these goals. And even then, it's just like, what you can only like once the amount of money that you're making hits that goal, the amount it cuts off. So like you literally 100 people max gets you the $17,000. But the thing is that it has to be new subscriptions. So if you think about it, like think about how many creators are out there that might have also got this exact same type of sponsorship. And also think about it, this is not a new sponsorship. It's not like anything new with them. This is something that existed already. So that means that there's already been, look, you're already competing with over 4,440 4 creator or 40, I can't count, 43 creators. So say if all of them had 100 viewers, and then you guys all shared those same 100 viewers, how many of you think is actually going to legit just like have never used Factor and never have actually like seen anybody else, and then they go with you? That's something to take in consideration, because of the fact that it's just like, with me, it's just like, bruh, I've done this already. Like I can show you guys everything that I've done. Like I can show you like my entire thing with them, like as far as this goes. I can show you like my preview. Like these are all the current campaigns that they have offered me. Like I got 22 of them. Let's look at my view completed ones. So Factor, I have one completed. Streamed it. I had a guaranteed payout, if I'm not mistaken. This was a guaranteed $160 payout for me just streaming it. But look how many people actually signed up. And then I did the bonus goal of like running a poll. 47 people clicked it, 19 unique clicks. Nobody actually signed up for it. But they promised me a $160 guarantee payout. That's the only reason why I did it, because I was like, if nobody else signs up for it, at least I'm guaranteed $160. That was the only reason why I signed up for it. Let's go ahead and go back so we can take a look at the other one. Because Wuthering Waves, like if you guys don't know, I'm actually a Wuthering Waves content creator partner. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm already gonna be playing the game. Why not take the sponsorship with them just so I can like get paid for it? Can we get this out of the way? So I can get paid for it. So, Wuthering Waves, dope game. You guys should definitely check it out. Like if you're into like the action RPG gotcha kind of best games that are on mobile and it's on PC. Again, did all the stuff for it, streamed it. Like I don't know how many hours I streamed it for. I streamed it for quite a bit. 60 clicks, 30 unique clicks, 3 installs. And it was promising. What did it promise me? How much I could actually make on? I wish I could actually check that. I can't see it. But as you can see, nothing got completed on that end. And this is my issue with them is because of the fact that these are considered um, what I gotta find like let me find the correct term for it because this is like incentive based sponsorships. Let's see, or not incentive based, but action based sponsors or something. So let's see. Let me look at let's go ahead and find the different the terms for this. Let's see. So let's see here. These are considered because it's like I'm quite sure I'm not the only person that's like made videos on this either, but these are considered I don't know the correct term for it because no one's actually like I forgot what the exact term is, but they're kind of I like to call them action based sponsorships. Somebody else probably knows the exact term for it, and you can drop it in the comments, whatever the case may be. But they want you to do something to get paid for a certain thing. So it's like you guys could see in the thing, like we can actually go through some more of my little sponsorship things here too. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go back through it. Let's take a look at them because we just looked at the completed ones. So let's say, for example, this is giving me a $70 base payout. And I have 14 different goals to hit so that I can get paid the $7,660. So for me to even like, obviously I have to play the game. It's most likely I got to play the game for 2 hours to get the base pay. But then it's just like for me to get basically up to $40 of it, everyone has to get like their main base. Things like one of the mobile games, they have to get their main base to level 2, and then if they get it to 6, that's another $80. So that's $120 just for these 2 things. And this stuff takes time. And then also this is another thing that you have to pay attention to because it will say like it only accepts either PC or only accept mobile. And some of these games do be on both, and some of them don't be on everything. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Zenless Zone Zero one because I actually like Zenless Zone Zero. And then they got the new Katana, like you guys know, Katana everything for me. But again, for you to even get paid $200, you got to get 50 new people to sign up for it. New, by the way, a lot of times, a lot of these games have been out, and so if anybody was going to play it, they probably already have started playing the game, already signed up for it, have an account made, and then so you got to get 50 people. Mind you, this is also a PC and mobile game, but as you can see, this purpose of this campaign is to get PC players to play the game. Therefore, only events from PC players will count towards your goal. So say if somebody signed up and they start playing on, like they were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use your link, do it on mobile, sign up, do the whole thing. It won't count. It has to be PC only. And then again, they got to get to basically through the first little the tutorial part. Takes about an hour. Get 50 people to do that, you get $400. So therefore, you just got up to $600. Again, a lot of people already have this game. A lot of people are probably, if they already are playing it, that's just a lost cause. And like again, with me in my situation, I'm not gonna like. In all honesty, like as much as I like a streamer, it just takes too much time for me to actually make it a whole new account, play through all this because it's just a lot of text and stuff. And again, that's another 2 hours basically, which would help. But you got to think, can you actually manage to get like these so-called sponsorships are good for people that have over 200 viewers, basically, in all honesty, because there's a good chance you might be able to get 50 of your viewers. But I'd say even more than 200. But again, my whole point is there's a good chance that you might be able to get 50 people to actually do these things for you, give or take. Like, it just depends on how invested into the community they are. And I cannot call these things sponsorships. In all honesty, I can't. Like, as much as I like Stream Elements, don't get me wrong. There's some dope people that work for Stream Elements. Shout outs to like Chase and stuff. Like, as I met Chase when he worked at Twitch, dope dude. But like the way that they run their so-called sponsorship programs, I am not a fan of that. Like, I don't want other creators to realize that these are not real sponsorships in my eyes, and a lot of other people will say the same thing. You're literally a walking billboard, as I showed you with the Wuthering Waves one. I played that game. I'm a fan of that game. Um, I played it. Nobody, it's either people did sign up for it, and it said I had 3 installs, but I didn't get paid for anything that anybody did because of the fact that people already had made their accounts, so it doesn't count for it, or they tried to make a new account and it just didn't recognize it. Whatever the case may be, just be mindful, okay? That's my whole thing to you guys. Like, we going into a new year. I'm a of course, I'm gonna try to motivate you guys to do better, keep you guys updated on what's going on with me. But this video literally is just about the whole Stream Element sponsorship thing, which I can't even call it a sponsorship. This is just like a possible incentive esque based thing to get you to like promote the games, because that's literally all it is. Is like, if you don't if nobody signs up for these things, you're not getting paid unless they say base guarantee payout. And even then, that's not a whole lot, because as you guys can see, again, I will show you one more time. Like, if you are going to do any of these things, one, talk it over with your community. Anybody that comes to your channel that supports you and stuff like that, talk to them about it. Like, be upfront. Like, say, like, hey, I'm gonna need some money. Like, I might take one of these sponsorship things, these so-called sponsorship things, because I don't consider these sponsorships. So just like, yo, like, this can cover my game next month. Like, say, like, if you was like, yeah, I'm trying to buy um, Monster Hunter, $70 is pretty much going to cover that for you. So you're just like, I'm just going to do this so-called sponsorship thing, play it for a bit so I can get my guaranteed $70 so I can buy my Monster Hunter. I'm sure that they will understand that. But a lot of these other ones, like, they don't guarantee you a base payout. This one does. I would play some Monopoly. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'd vibe out with everybody. I'll play some Monopoly. But again, just be mindful of this thing. Like, when you sign up for Stream Elements, don't think that like you've hit the big leagues because you're getting these emails. These things are legit. Like, in my eyes, I can't say that they're fully a scam, because it's like, if you actually can hit these goals, then yeah, you are going to get that payout. But 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be hitting these goals to be getting this $11,000 payouts. Like, if you can, boy, you have an amazing community that has gone above and beyond for you. But for the general public creators out here, like myself, you might be able to see $100 from one of these things, $200, $300 maybe. So be mindful of this stuff. Like, this is kind of like almost like a slash rant type thing. You guys get to see stuff from my point of view. You get to see my side of things, and yeah, just be mindful. All right, when you sign up for Stream Elements, use them for like tracking your information, getting your data, seeing how many viewers you had, seeing the highs, the lows, and all that stuff. Dope tool for that. If you're trying to get into the multi-streaming, which I highly recommend in this day and age, like, if you stream into Twitch, you might as well start streaming to YouTube. You might as well stream to Twitter. Well, I don't call it X. If you find any other websites that you can stream to, stream to them websites. What is the one that we don't talk about? Kick, in all honesty. Kick got some work to do. Like, I back in the day, I was kind of like rooting for, like, to a degree, I'm still kind of rooting for Kick to get it together and just like make themselves, but that's a whole nother topic. But like, you say, if you got I'm a Noise, but like, they want you to play like Apex and Dead by Daylight. What else? There was like 3 games. It was like Apex, Dead by Daylight, and Fortnite. Like, I don't play those too often. Like, you might catch me on Fortnite every once in a while, but like, they have like a special integration thing for that. So if you wondering, it's Noice, Noise. Check them out if you're like into playing those games heavily. I highly recommend going to their website and streaming and like trying to get your community over there, because you might be able to do some dope things with them. What else is there? There's Beam.gg. That's another dope platform. They even have a multi-streaming thing built into their platform too. So you can definitely check them out. Like, but if you're streaming to like multiple different platforms, you're doing the right thing. And if you have the upload for it, that's the main thing. If you have the upload for it, I highly recommend multi-streaming. If you don't have the upload for it, you're gonna need to use like Restream or something. If you guys know any other like different restreaming platforms, let me know. I'm trying to like because right now I'm using Restream and I would gladly like to use a different one. Uh, Not saying that there's anything wrong with Restream, but I like to experiment. I like to like test things out, test the water, so that I can kind of see what works best for me in my situation. Um, but yeah, that's kind of like the gist of this video. In all honesty, I kind of like went on a ramble and a rant here towards the end. But if y'all happy for the new year, happy new year. Leave me a hashtag happy new year. If you got these stream element sponsorship things, if you know somebody that actually has been successful with one of these things and got like the max payout or just got a very good payout that's like worth doing it for, give me a story. Leave me some information in the comments. But moving forward, stream elements, y'all got to do better with that. And us as streamers, we got to be smart about these things. So this is just me trying to advise new creators, like creators that existed but aren't too sure about it, or whatever the case may be. I'm trying to look out for y'all. Basically, I'm trying to teach y'all some knowledge. I got what I just had my 14-year anniversary of being on Twitch. Made my account back when it was still Justin TV. So I got to do my due diligence to help out people. Even though I like to stay in my own little lane and do my own things, but I can't allow y'all to fumble around too much because I wouldn't be doing me right. So, anyways, I'm going on a rant here. So yeah, leave me a comment, leave me a like, share with friends, and yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.